Yoga Hippie here. I'm driving and I'm having a little bit of a moment here trying to keep my beads that hang on my dash out of the viewfinder. But anyway, I wanted to talk really quick. I wanted to say some things I was thinking about. So welcome to my channel. If you don't know me, my name's Kristina Long, and I live in my Prius and occasionally go on road trips and have been traveling around on and off for a few years. So I'm in transition, right, in my life, and I'm on the road right now from Florida to going back to San Diego. And I'm meeting up with my daughter tomorrow, and anyway, I've been gone from San Diego since December 20th, and it is January 4th today. So I've been gone a little bit. And anyhow, what I was thinking about are patterns, right? And the interesting thing is, like, I've been, okay, so we have patterns, right? We all have them. Things that we do again and again and again, and we're like, oh my God, why am I doing that again, right? Why does this always happen? Patterns are put there to help us see something that we need to change, but they're there because of a belief system that we hold about ourselves. And I've been listening to some YouTube videos today that were super helpful, and because I was in deep thought this morning on the drive, because some disturbing pattern had been brought to my awareness yesterday, I guess. I don't know, a couple of days ago. And I was feeling pretty down about it, and I was like having all this self-depreciation type thinking, like, why do I do this? What's wrong with me? I'm never going to do blah, blah, blah. I just, was kicking rocks, not feeling good about myself. And these people were making me understand, that I was watching these YouTube videos, they're right. I've heard these things before, but today it really clicked. And I asked myself, well, what is it that I need to change? What do I need to tell myself, that's different so that I can begin to have a different outcome and change my future, right? So, I'm not paying attention to my speed. I have no idea what the speed limit is. Hang on. So, I'm going to be on the road for days, and I just wanted to make a post. So, sorry for the quality of this video, but it's just what we've got going on right now. I realized, it's okay. We all have patterns. We all have things we do. We just need to become aware of them and then make changes, accordingly. And sometimes that's easier said than done, but I want to choose to see my pattern as an opportunity instead of something negative, right? Because at the end of the day, I'm not a victim. I'm in charge of creating myself and my life and my future, and pushing through fear and allowing myself to experience all the feelings, good and bad and indifferent, right? And I'm trying really hard to get away from labeling things as good or bad, but yeah, so this idea of changing my pattern. So now I'm asking myself, if you ask yourself, you ask your subconscious mind, right? Because 90-something% of what we do is in our subconscious mind. And 90-something, it's like 90, I can't remember the exact percentage, but a high percentage, like 90-something percent of our behavior is in our subconscious. And generally is a belief that we were taught or was instilled in us through our experiences growing up, right? So, that's, you can't just change your subconscious mind, like by snapping your fingers. So it's like this, affirmations are great, and I've used those on and off my whole adult life. But I think this theta brainwave idea that I've been learning about is really powerful. So I'm thinking about making, you can only access the theta brainwave, which is where your subconscious lies, right before you go to sleep and right before you wake up. So, that's why you get hypnotized. So I'm thinking about getting hypnotized over my little pattern that I've become aware of. But also making my own hypnosis type of tape, right? Or, recording. Tapes are so 80s. But anyway, so I can make a recording where I say I am statements and listen to that as I'm falling asleep, and that will be playing while I'm going through the theta brainwave, And so I want to encourage you to do that as well. And then all the other things, stating I am statements during the day, and stating things in a very positive way so that we change our reality, and the things that we create by the words that we say. Anyway, I suddenly felt empowered, and excited instead of like, oh, I'm terrible and this is a stupid thing and I'm never going to be any different. Instead of all of that madness that doesn't do any good, I suddenly feel like, well, wow, I have an opportunity to grow and to challenge myself and to do something good for myself and to create a new pattern in my brain, in my life, in my future, and accept myself in the process for where I am in life and what I'm learning about myself, and to be grateful that I be aware of a pattern, right? That I'm even like noticing this is a disturbing pattern that you have, right? That I can say, wow, I just noticed this crazy. I mean, it's not like I just became aware of it, but it's really beginning to disturb me. So, I was like, well, this is a good thing that I'm noticing it. It's not a bad thing. This is good. Because they say the first step to change is becoming aware of it. The 12 steps of AA preach to that, even though I'm not an AA person anymore. Anyway, I don't know. So I just wanted to put that bug in your ear. Sorry for the sun glare as I drive here, but I'm going to get off here so I can focus on the road and my speed, and I will hopefully post something else soon. But I want to encourage you to, notice your behavior and your patterns and your belief system, and change the thoughts that you have about yourself and your behavior, and make an effort to make changes, no matter how small they are. To move forward. It's a new year. It's a new you. It's a new me. And I am excited. So I want to also encourage you to take a word. I started doing this last year, an intention for my year. And last year I chose focus, and I was really impressed that I thought about that word all year. And it really did help me, because I had a lot of things to figure out and go through a lot of training, to try to change my future, right, in an effort to change my future. And now I'm in this place where I am waiting for direction, and it's slowly, some of the pieces are coming together. I'm going to be helping with a retreat in Cancun, March 29th, and I will put that information on my website when I get it, and I'll be teaching yoga and doing some sound healing at the retreat, and it's in the jungle. It's a silent meditation retreat, like sort of a halfway silent, like silent, but if you need to talk about some of the things that you'll be processing there, there's opportunity to do that. And there will be massages offered, not by me, but some other people, and some other things that I can explain if we have an exchange personally through email or phone call or something. So more to come about that in March 29th in Cancun in the jungle. So let me know if you're interested, and I'll be sure to send you the information. I'm meeting with the girl that I'm helping with this next week. So I am going to sign off here and wish you all the best in your new year, and we'll talk again soon. So make sure you like my channel, or subscribe to my channel and like this video if you like it, and tell all your friends so we can all be friends. All right. Peace.